Just hit this to start and stop it.
Yep, it's already started.
Okay, sorry.
Hi wildlife students, welcome to the wildlife program. A lot of you I got to see at sophomore visit days way back in November, and then we did an open house in December. Some of you I haven't gotten to meet, but either way it's been a super long time, so hopefully I look familiar. I'm really glad that you're sticking out the opportunity for the Delaware Area Career Center in the wildlife program this year. Even if we don't get to go every day, we're going to have a great time. And it's really exciting because originally we were thinking maybe only 2 days, and now it's going to be every other day, so some weeks you'll get to be there 3 weeks or 3 days, okay? So you can tell I'm in the woods. I'm not sitting in a classroom because our lab is outdoors at Camp Lazarus. So we have the Team Challenge course we have access to. We have the Orange River. We have Lazarus Run. We have the woods. We have our campsite areas. Lots and lots of things that we can see wildlife with. So remember, this is our lab, okay? I want to make sure that you feel like you're a little prepared for your adventures at the Career Center. So I want to give you a couple rundown of several things that are going to make your experience at wildlife better. So the first thing I want each of you to bring is rubber boots, and I want them to be knee-high. You'll notice I have my boots on, and you'll be like, oh yeah, those are expensive, those are mucks. No. Do not buy expensive boots, okay? I'm talking like the TSC brand, Tractor Supply, Delaware County has that, like $14, okay? Rain boots are going to be a little bit more expensive. Rain boots are only going to come up to about here on you. I want you something closer to your knees, like the ones that I have, because about our last quarter of school, we do all things aquatics, and it rains a lot, so it's going to be muddy. The stream's going to be high. If it's moving fast, we can't get in, but if it's just a little high, we can still get in. So get yourself some boots, some knee-high boots for lab. Next thing, a rain jacket. Especially this year when we're only in lab every other day, I can't always be like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow because the weather cooperates. Sometimes we're going to have to tough out the weather a little bit more than some years that we do. If it's thunder, lightning, if it's pouring down rain, of course I'll find something. Maybe we'll go to a lodge and do something in the lodge, or there's several buildings at Camp Lazarus that have real nice porches overlooking ravines and such, so we can do it there. So we're kind of outside, but not in the elements. Some sort of a rain jacket. I have a rain jacket here, sometimes that I slip on. I keep it in the building. Do not go out and buy one.
Just getting too close.
Do not go out and buy one. Like I said, if you're like me, sometimes I don't have one. I just slip on a hoodie. Honestly, I just want you to have something on you and that you're okay. If it's like misting, drizzling rain, that you're going to get wet and you're going to be okay with that. So that is one option. Another thing, a sling bag or a backpack. You'll notice I've got this itty bitty little sling bag on me. These freebie bags are awesome. If you have one at home, bring it with you, because all conservationists, naturalists, the key to success sometimes is documentation. You're going to have to write down your bird species in our ornithology unit. Sometimes, like this, your pawpaw tree, I'm going to ask you to identify what are the veins of it, what are the outer margins, what is the peduncle of the leaf like. There's many things. You're going to have what we call our Leopold notebook. This is going to be full of observations. It's going to be full of the challenges that you overcome. So you'll have that with you. You just don't want your hands to be bogged down with anything. You know, when you're running the chainsaw, you're going to be completely dressed with PPE, and I don't want you to have anything on, okay? But this is really amazing, especially in the morning lab, because you're going to be out when it's dewy and stuff. So if you've got one of these, bring it. If you are bringing your backpack, that's great. I do encourage you, if you got like 42 pounds of books in there, leave some of those somewhere else, because you don't want to be hiking miles at Camp Lazarus with pounds and pounds on your back. All right, next thing, to prepare for the wildlife lab, long pants. You notice I have long pants on. The trend, especially for some people, is to wear the long pants, but they've got holes in them up the front. Don't wear those to lab. I have seen it happen so many times. We're walking, the stick trips us, the air tripped us, you tripped over a stone. I don't know. I've seen people fall and they get horrible cuts. They've got scrapes. They're gushing blood. It's super gross. And it's because they don't have the proper lab wear on. Long pants, they have to be closed on the front, okay? Super important. Wear long pants the days that you come to lab. Long pants, No holes in the front or the back. Another thing for lab, socks that cover ankles. I'll show you, I brought 2 different socks with me, and I made them different colors so you can see the contrast. So, we have a short sock, a little ankle sock, the white one on the top, and then I have a longer sock. I really want you, if possible, to wear these socks on the days that you come to lab, because in these boots that you're wearing, when you only have this little sock on, the interior of those boots rubs your ankles and you get blisters when you're walking a lot. So prepare to be outside, comfortable. Put a pair like this on. You're like, Mrs. Ray, I don't wear socks like that. See if you can find a pair somewhere. Tuck them in your boots. If you don't want to wear them the days you have lab, just leave them in your boots at Camp Lazarus, okay? Because there are places where you can keep your boots in the classroom. I don't expect you to bring them every day. Tuck these in there, all right? But get socks that cover your ankles. I don't want you getting blisters. And you don't want blisters. All right, one thing that you are going to appreciate having are 2 3-ring binders. I put them out here so I could easily grab them. I have 2 binders. Do not think that you have to go out and buy new ones. If there's another class that you're done with and you're not going to use the information, empty it out and bring it with you. I'm working with the Morrow County Recycling Program. A lot of times the county offices, when they're done with binders, they donate them to that, and they're looking for teachers to give them away to, so I'm going to see if I can get some as well, if you can't go get them. You are going to start out your year with wildlife and forestry. You're going to be able to look at trees and know by the bark or the leaf, sometimes even the bud, how to identify them. It's amazing the growth that you're going to have this first quarter, okay? You are going to be making a professional leaf project. You're going to learn how to mount them. You're going to be collecting 40 leaves, scientific names, many things. It's something you'll keep for years to come. So put it in a binder so it's really nice, okay? So 2 3-ring binders. If you got some you can reuse, that's perfect. All right, because we're not in school every day, there is the computer. We may not be using it a lot during lab, but it's the days we're not in lab that you're going to be doing some work, and sometimes I'm going to have activities and projects for you to do. If you bring that, which you need to, it is on our website as well, bring that, and that way I can reference something. If I tell you and explain it and you're not looking at it with me, by the time you get home and you start working on it a day or 2 later, you're not going to remember, because I don't remember either. But just bring that, okay? Whether it's a Chromebook or your laptop, bring that with you so you can log in. Lastly, up here it says, hopefully coming this school year, professional polo shirts. They're going to have the embroidered wildlife symbol on them. I have not done it yet. It's not going to be for a while, but hopefully we'll get those. So you know, like, okay, what am I doing in this lab? Like, what's the point of it? Remember, you are here to get industry certifications. We're treating you like a professional. So you do get your 10-hour OSHA card. Very important for our employers that they see that. Also, we are having the American Red Cross training. You're going to get your CPR and first aid training through the American Red Cross. Lastly, hopefully you get through it at the end of the year, you have your EPA Level 1 water monitoring certification. So if you can identify the critters in the water, test the water accurately, and assess the habitat, we'll get that certification from EPA for you, okay? All right, that was a lot. So if you review, a couple things you need for lab. Rubber boots, knee high. A rain jacket or a hoodie, something that you don't care if it gets wet. A sling bag or a backpack. Long pants without holes in them. Socks that cover your ankles to prevent blisters when you're wearing your boots. 2 3-ring binders, 1 for your leaf collection, 1 for some of the field guides that I am giving you. I may not have told you that earlier, but the second one is because I'm going to be giving you some reference material and you're going to hold on to it. So that's what the third one is, or the second one. Bring your computer every day. You are now a professional in the wildlife program, earning real industry certifications. I'm proud of you and I'm happy to be your teacher. See you soon. Bye.